Hi everyone, this is Professor Vivek from Vijay CBSE classes. Dear friends, you know that all living organisms require food. Plants can synthesize food for themselves, but animals cannot. That's why plants call autotrophs. Auto means self and tropos means nourishment. Plants can make their own food with the help of photosynthesis. Animals dependent on others, they are called heterotrophs. Heteros means others. Humans and animals are directly or indirectly dependent on plants. So let's see the chapter Nutrition in Plants. In the chapter, we will learn about point 1.1 mode of nutrition, point 1.2 photosynthesis food making process in plants, point 1.3 other modes of nutrition in plants, point 1.4 saprotrophs, point 1.5 how nutrients are replenished in the soil. Plants have prepared their own food with the help of using water, carbon dioxide and minerals. Plants use raw materials in their surroundings. With the help of nutrients, plants enable to build their bodies, to grow, to repair damaged parts of their bodies, provides the energy to carry out their life processes. Photosynthesis food making process in plants. The leaves have green pigment called chlorophyll. It helps leaves to capture the energy of the sunlight. Plants make their own food with the help of photosynthesis. Photo means light and synthesis to combine means photosynthesis means light to combine. For carry out the process of photosynthesis, plants needs chlorophyll, sunlight, carbon dioxide, water. Sun is the ultimate source of for all living organisms. Let's see the figure 1.2. Leaf. A section of leaf, stoma, leaves of various colors. The leaves other than green also have chlorophyll. Slimy green patches in ponds or stagnant water bodies. These are generally formed by the growth of organisms called algae. Algae prepare their own food by photosynthesis. Synthesis of plant food other than carbohydrates. You know that carbohydrates are made of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen used for synthesis. With the help of soil, plants get nitrogen. 1.3 other modes of nutrition in plants. Some plants do not have chlorophyll, so they cannot synthesize their food. Like humans and animals, such plants depend on the food produced by other plants. They use the heterotrophic modes of nutrition. Heterotrophic means dependent on others. For example, Cascata, Amarbel. Climbing on others called host. Macistoi, cactus, burnous orchids, etc. are example of host. For example, Cascata, Amarbel called the parasite. Insectivorous plants. There are few plants which can trap insects and digest them. For example, pitcher plant. Point number 1.4 saprotrophs. Saprotrophs means many fungi derive nutrition from dead and decaying matters. They are saprotrophs. For example, mushroom, fungi. Fungi on bread, cotton-like thread spread on piece of bread. These organisms are called fungi. Organisms taking nutrients from dead and decaying matter is called saprotrophic nutrition. Some organisms live together and share both shelter and nutrients. This relationship called symbiosis. For example, fungi. Lichen is a plant found on rocks or trees of both a specific fungus and a specific algae that help one another. Point 1.5 how nutrients are replenished in the soil. Farmers spreading manure or fertilizers in the fields because fertilizers and manures contains nutrients such as nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, etc. to enrich soil quality. Several species of bacteria found on the roots of some plants called rhizobium for taking atmospheric nitrogen. Rhizobiums live in the roots of peas, mung, gram, beans, and other legumes and provides them nitrogen. In return, the plants provide them food and shelter to bacteria. It's a symbiotic relationship and great significance for the farmers. In short, we learn that most of the plants are autotrophs, only a few plants are parasites or saprotrophs, or animals are heterotrophs. We learn all organisms need food for energy and growth. Green plants synthesize food for themselves by photosynthesis. Plants use simple chemical substances like carbon dioxide, water, minerals for synthesis. Chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight required for photosynthesis. Saprotrophs like many fungi, a few plants, and all animals dependent on others called heterotrophs.